Good evening, bonsoir. I'm Christopher Deacon du Centre National des Arts. The single biggest challenge facing Canada's performing arts organizations today is to be relevant and welcoming to the diverse communities they seek to serve. This evening, I want to tackle the question, how can performing arts organizations be relevant to the lives of Canadians? Les arts de la scène, composés de théâtre, de danse et de musique, évoquent des émotions dans un moment partagé entre artistes et public. Ces récits, racontés sur scène, peuvent nous faire rire ou pleurer. Ils nous invitent à en apprendre plus sur nous-mêmes, à mieux comprendre les autres et notre société. L'empathie est l'axe autour duquel gravitent les arts vivants. The performing arts experience is story, dance, and music shared in community. Stories on the stage can move us to laugh or cry. Stories invite us to learn about ourselves, each other, and our world. They engage us with the plight of the main characters, and we join them on their journey, experience their trials and triumphs, feel their sorrows and joys. It's empathy. Equally important, we feel that empathy, not alone in front of our televisions or in the pages of a book, but together, sitting in a theater, our elbows sometimes bumping into our neighbors, someone we know or someone we don't know. The performing arts are the most social of the arts. Artists feed off the audience and vice versa. While we may come from different backgrounds, consume different media, live in different neighborhoods, at the end of the show, we exit the hall knowing we've all come through something together. If the performing arts play that important role, surfacing our empathy, changing us, and bringing us together, how can we, as performing arts institutions, invite more Canadians to take part? Well, by recognizing that for many potential new audiences, their first question isn't, will I enjoy this show? It's, is this a place where I feel I belong? And so, how can Canadian performing arts organizations create that sense of belonging? First, Canadians need to see their stories and voices on the stage. Programming should come from an authentic relationship between the leadership and a variety of communities. Those communities must also be represented across all areas of the organization, in the box office, the frontline staff, marketing, the production crew. The people who work there must live and breathe the life of those communities. Yet the workforce of many of our major arts organizations don't match that description. The requirement for professional experience is a barrier. Major arts organizations with the resources to do so should be investing in professional development. Doing that will not only create stronger ties with communities and enrich Canada's arts scene, it will provide those organizations with a diverse and skilled talent pool. Les organisations qui en ont les moyens devraient investir dans le développement professionnel pour enrichir le milieu artistique canadien, mais aussi d'avoir accès à un bassin de talents diversifiés et qualifiés. Le milieu des arts de la scène doit aussi rejoindre de nouveaux publics en créant des œuvres d'art qui expérimentent et incarnent ce que le Canada aujourd'hui. Ce sont ces histoires que les Canadiennes et Canadiens veulent voir, que le monde entier veut entendre. Leur présence sur scène indique au nouveau public qu'il s'agit d'un lieu qui les accueille à bras ouverts. A perfect example of stories Canadians are craving, that the world is craving, that express and embody what Canada is today, is Mahabharata by Toronto's Why Not Theatre. It brings to life the 4,000-year-old Sanskrit tale and features a cast comprised entirely of performers from the South Asian diaspora. The National Arts Centre's Creation Fund invested in this extraordinary production, which debuted at the Shaw Festival in March 2023. In October, it enjoyed a practically sold-out run at the Barbican Centre in London, England, won rave reviews, and attracted a highly diverse audience. It's an ancient story and a Canadian story, and I hope you will come to see it on our stage next spring. At the National Arts Centre, we are on a journey, working to engage with new audiences and inspire that sense of belonging. We have recruited a brilliant artistic leadership team that is highly diverse. Next year, we will celebrate the 5th season of NAC Indigenous Theatre, which elevates Indigenous voices, stories, and languages on the national stage. Its leadership and much of its team are Indigenous. And our strategic plan, The Journey Ahead, places a strong emphasis on creating a sense of belonging and opening pathways for artists and arts professionals from all cultures to build their careers. We have much more work to do, and we're learning and listening as we go. I leave you with this. A show comes to life only once the curtain rises and an audience falls under its spell. That experience is aesthetic, emotional, even spiritual, but it is fundamentally social. For the seats to be filled, performing arts organizations and the artists and producers with whom they work must build authentic relationships with the communities they serve so that those communities can feel they truly belong. Only then can the performing arts have their full beneficial effect and reflect who we, as Canadians, are becoming. Thank you.